This is on YouTube? Awesome.
It is. It is.
You're cool. Unmuted. I'll say hi.
Now it is. Okay.
There's Josh. There's Josh.
Joshy. Hi, Josh. Joshy. Hi, Josh.
Hello,
We're gonna
YouTube.
make hangouts.
Hi, YouTube.
I'll try to go unmute.
Hi, YouTube.
Lily, you can't be in here, honey. No. Okay.
Okay.
Here. He's doing his jujitsu. Here.
I
Hold
gave
it.
you.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Here, Lily, come on.
Hi.
Come on. Come on, Lily.
Hello, team.
Come on.
Hi.
Don't mute me.
No. 'Cause slow.
Okay, team. So we're going to start class in a few minutes. But make sure if you need water, get a quick sip of water. Have plenty of space to practice our martial arts. We're going to start in about 2 minutes. So make sure everyone focuses your body.
Put the camera on and then mute.
Okay, team, we're about to get started here in another minute. So make sure your camera is on you and your microphone is muted. So make sure everybody's muted and the camera is on because me and Professor Jose are going to be watching you guys to make sure you guys are following the rules.
Mute.
Hey, what time is the academy open on Thursday so we can drop off his homework?
So we're open between 3:30 and 6:30, Monday through Friday. So if you want to come off and drop off his homework, yeah, between 3:30 and 6:30.
Hi, Coach Jose.
1 second, sir. If you have those times don't work for you, message us because there is people here in mornings. Maybe that will work for you. But yeah, that's 3:30 to 6:30. But if that doesn't work, it's not convenient for you. Message us. It's important for them to get the stripes. Aiden, what's your question?
I was just saying hi.
Oh, how's it going,
Because
sir?
yesterday you were a backpack, so.
I was a backpack.
Yeah, you were a backpack.
Oh, I could not make it yesterday, but I did watch the class from online. Okay. And I was able to keep up with everything. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Make sure you guys have all your attention to the camera. Make sure you guys are set. Move all the stuff around you, from around you. All right, and make sure you guys have the camera on you so we can watch you, as well as having the microphone on muted. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is what we're doing this week, and it's stripe show off as well as medal awards show off from competitions. I talked to Mr. Eddie today. I know he's had him and Aiden collect a lot of character stripes. which is something that all you guys should be striving to get. And they also have a lot of experience in competitions, which is what a lot of you guys want to be able to end up doing, doing competitions, because it's a good way to challenge yourself. It's fun, but you don't have to, right? This is just some awards that they're going to show off. Eddie, I want you to show them off after Professor Cameron's part of him of the class. Okay, I want you to show us your some of your awards, and then show us obviously the character stripes as well. If you guys have any medals that you have won in competitions, or you guys have, more important, your character stripes that you have earned this past few weeks, make sure you guys get them. And then we're gonna make, Coach Cameron is going to make an announcement here in a little bit about who's our student of the week. Okay, so let's get started. Let's bow in.
Okay, team on your feet. All right, how do you pin it?
Huh?
How do I pin it?
What? There we go. All right. Stand tall, team.
Wait, that one's mine, Joshua's.
Add attention. Go ahead and bow. Good. All right, listen up. Listen to Coach Professor Cameron. He's gonna let us know who's our student of the day, and then he's gonna lead us to our warm up.
Okay, team. So our student of the week for this week is a little champion. His name is Isaac. So he's on class today right now. So everyone give him 2 big thumbs up. I'm gonna pull up his screen here.
Get in class.
Where you at, Isaac? Yeah, team. So I'm gonna pin his video right here. So this is Isaac. He's a little champion, and he's been one of the most consistent students we have in our online classes. So everyone give him 2 big thumbs up. Isaac, congratulations. You're the student of the week. So you earn yourself a life stripe for that too. So you can come into the academy whenever it's easier for your parents, and you pick up a life stripe for being the student of the week. Okay, team. So everybody on your feet. Can you fix this?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start with our 4 laws of concentration. So everybody, pick up your 2 fingers, point to your ears, nice and loud, say, focus my ears.
Focus my.
Your eyes, say, focus my eyes. Point to your forehead, say, focus my mind. Good, last one, point to your body, say, focus my body. So remember, team, when we're in our class, we stay focused on the coaches. So we start with our warm-up. We're gonna start with 10 jumping jacks. So we do our jumping jacks, we do a little hop, open our hands and our feet, and then we close them. So we're all gonna count together as a team. So make sure you have some space, and everyone count along with me. Ready, team? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, team. Ready, stance. All right, we're gonna do that again one more time. 10 jumping jacks. Everybody count together. Ready, team. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, team. All right, this next drill, we're gonna work on our balance. So I'm going to go opposite hand, opposite foot. I'm gonna reach down. I'm gonna try to touch my foot, and then I come back up tall. So I reach, opposite hand, opposite foot, come up tall. If that's too challenging, you can start at your knee. But once you get your balance, try to go to your foot and alternate sides. Come up tall every time, catch your balance, and then keep practicing. So let's all start practicing, team, working on your balance. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Gonna keep going a few more. Remember, me and Professor Jose can see everybody's screen, so make sure you're giving all your effort. Time, team. All right, the next drill we're gonna do a squat, and then we're gonna kick. So I'm gonna squat down, I'm bending my knees, and when I come up, opposite hand, opposite foot, kick. Squat, kick. I lower my level, and I come up, and I kick opposite hand, opposite foot. Ready, team. All right, let's begin. Squat, kick, squat, kick. Good. Low kick, low kick. Keep going, team, keep going. Last 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Good job, team. All right, the next drill, we're gonna do 5 break falls. Then do our break fall. I give myself a hug, tuck my chin to my chest, sit straight down like I'm in a chair, slap the mat, and I'm gonna stand all the way back up. So ready, team, on my count. Ready. 1. And everyone stand right back up. Good. 2. 3. 4. And last one will stay on the ground, and 5. Good job, team. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna roll back. My feet are gonna come off, my hips are gonna come off the ground. Trying to touch my feet to the ceiling. Every time I roll back, come up, I'm trying to touch my feet to the ceiling, team. So if you guys are leadership, if you're good at this drill already, really try to take your lower back off the ground. If not, just take your hips off the ground. So hips off the ground, try to touch the ceiling and come back. You guys got that down? Really extend and posting on your shoulders. So let's start practicing, team. Kicking up, trying to touch the ceiling, belt coming off the ground. Good job, team. Now exaggerate it, really kick up, really kick up.
Make sure everyone's working, team. We can see everyone. The idea is to work together.
Good job, team. Time. So now when we roll, try and touch my feet as close as I can to the ground behind me. So I roll back, try to touch my feet to the ground, and come back. Let's start practicing, team. So rolling back, touch, and coming forward. Rolling back, touch, or as close as you can, and coming back up. Good, keep going, keep practicing.
That's it, team. Keep going. Keep going, Adrian.
Time, team. Now, I'm gonna put my feet on the ground and work on our bridges. So my feet stay on the ground the whole time. I push with my feet on the ground, take my belt off the floor, then I reach and I touch the mat. I push, I touch the mat, push, touch the mat right here. So start practicing, team. Let's go. Work on our bridges. Keep your feet flat on the ground the whole time. Good. Keep going. Keep going.
Everyone should be working, team. Make sure you follow along with Professor Cameron.
Time, team. Good job. So now we're gonna get to our base right here. So both my feet are on one side, they make an S. We're gonna do our base switching drill. So the first one of our Ribeiro drills, our tiger routine. I'm just switching my feet back and forth just like this. So everyone, let's start practicing, just switching our base. My feet are on one side, they're on my right, and then now they're to my left. If I need to use my hands for balance, I can use my hands for balance, but I'm switching my feet back and forth. So let's all start practicing, team. Let's go. Swing our legs back and forth. Very good, team. So my feet are on one side. I just throw them all the way to the other side. They're on my left, then they go to my right. Keep going, team. Nice, Isaac. Good. Good job, team. Okay, now from here, so everyone pause. So from our base, I'm gonna pull my hips forward just like this. So you see my hips, my belt's on the ground. I'm gonna pull myself forward. So now my belt is off the ground. Then I switch my base just like we did. Then I pull myself off the ground. Just I'll try this one now, team. So I'm pulling my hips forward, swing my legs back, pull my hips forward. In jiu-jitsu competition, this is your guard, and coming up like this is a sweep. So if you're competitors, this is a 2-point move from just staying on your butt to coming up on top. So really focused, team, pulling your hips forward. Good, a few more, Work on your balance. Time. Okay, team, everyone, let's get to push-up position. So now we build the strength in our arms. So the first one we're going to do is our shoulder taps. So my knees stay off the ground the whole time. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. I'm just tapping right in front of me. So I'll start practicing, team. Tapping our shoulder, opposite hand, opposite shoulder. You got your balance down, you can go a little bit quicker. Keep going, team, keep going. Okay, freeze from here. Now we're gonna do 5 push-ups. When I say down, everybody count at home and do a push-up. We're gonna do 5 of them, team. Ready? Let's go. Down. Good. Down. 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 And last one, down. Good. Shake out your arms if you need to. All right, this next drill, be careful, be mindful of your space where you're practicing your martial arts. I'm gonna be in my push-up position. I'm gonna take my feet off the ground one at a time. So I'm here, I lift my feet off the ground, and then I come back. I'm not jumping up and doing a handstand. I'm gonna roll forward. I'm just taking my feet off the ground, and then I'm trying to land softly. Feet off the ground, and then I'm landing. Back and forth. So start practicing this one. If you feel like you're gonna fall over, just tuck your chin and do a forward roll, and make sure you're not close to your screen. Just take your feet off the ground and practice our handstands a little bit. Good, work on your balance, team. Take your feet off the ground, Peyton. So push up position and take your feet off the ground. Good. Time, team. All right, now let's get to this position. One knee up, one knee down. So now we're working on our balance again. We're gonna do 5 on each side. I'm gonna stand up, kick, and then I come back down right here. So ready, team. On my count, everyone find your balance. One knee up, one knee down. The knee that's up, that one stays there the whole time. Ready, team. 1. Kick, and I come back down. Good. 2. 3. Nice, team. 4. And 5. Good. Switch our knees. Ready, team. 1. 2. 3. 4. And the last one, 5. Good job. All right, now I'll stay in this position right here. So our low frog position here. So now we're gonna go forward and backwards. So I'm put my hands on the ground, put my knuckles on the ground, hop forward, put my hands underneath me, and then I hop back. So I'm hopping forward and back, forward and back. You guys have space around your house. You can go in circles or practice however you want. If you have a small space to work, just go back and forth. But you have the room to move around, go ahead and move around a little bit more. Good job, team. All right, going forward and back. Everyone's practicing. Good job. Good job, Cole. Good, Cora. Keep your balance. Good, Adrian. Stay up. Stay up. Keep going. Keep going. Good. If you want to add some animal sounds, you can can add some monkey sounds or some ribbon sounds, whichever animal you guys like better. Time. Good. Now I'm going to go left to right. So from the same position, my hands go to the side, pull myself to the right. Hands to the side, pull myself to the left. So now I'm going left to right, side to side. All right, team, let's begin. So you go on your hands or your knuckles, going side to side. We're on our balance in this low position. Good. Keep going, Tim. Keep going. Time, team. So now, be careful. Watch your space above you. We're going to do our jumps from here. So we're going to do 7 tuck jumps. So when we do our tuck jumps, we bring our knees into our chest when we jump in the air. So I jump, knees into my chest, and I'm landing back in this low position. We're going to do 7 of them, team. So everybody, get in position, nice and low. I'm on my toes. Ready, team. 1. And I land. Nice. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And the last one, team, highest one yet, and 7. Good job. All right, we're almost done, team. So let's just finish off with some ab exercises. So let's lay down. Keep your feet in the air just like this. Like I'm reaching to tie my shoes. I'm just reaching up, touching my foot, and then I come back down. So my legs are straight. I'm reaching up to my feet. Don't bring your feet to you. Reach up and try to touch your toes. My shoulder blades come off the ground every time. So start practicing our toe touches, team. Let's go. Reaching, touch. Trying to touch our toes. Good, keep going. We're almost done. We got to build a strong core, especially for our martial arts. Good, now, team, everyone look on your screen. Hands go underneath your bottom, legs straight, and now I'm doing my leg raises. So my feet aren't touching the ground. My feet stay off the ground. I'm going up and down just like this. So it's all practice our leg raises, team. Your head can stay on the ground, or you can tuck your chin. Up to you, but now our legs are straight as we can, going up and down. Remember, me and Professor Jose can watch all you guys, so make sure you guys are giving a lot of effort right now. Nice, Isaac. Time, team. Now we're going to hold the plank for about 2 minutes. So the plank position, I'm on my elbows and my toes. My hips are down right here. I'm going to hold this for 2 minutes, team. So stay strong, holding the plank 2 minutes. So everybody, on your elbows, on your toes, ready. Plank position, hold. Let's go. Good, this is our last drill, so everyone stay focused. Give it your best effort right now. So remember, I'm on my elbows and my toes. Good, nice, team. Keep going, keep going. We're almost done, we're almost done. Try to keep your hips down. We got 1 minute left. Less than a minute. Okay, team, last 20 seconds, last 20 seconds. Last 5 seconds, team. Everybody hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job, team. Way to stay focused at the end. So everyone take a seat. Crisscross our legs. Let's practice our breathing right now. So breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. So get your black belt posture. Good posture. So I'm not leaning over. Good posture. Breathe in and out through our nose. So in through our nose, out through our nose. Nice, team. In and out. In and out. A few more, team. In, out. Last one. In and out. Nice. Excellent work, team. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about our new life lesson for our Little Champions class. So the new life lesson, our last life lesson we did for April was loyalty. We're talking a lot about loyalty and staying true to your word and your goals. This month, we're talking about anger management. So anger management, I see some of your guys' faces. You're like, whoa. So anger management is something that applies to everybody, no matter how young, no matter how small or big you get, you always have to deal with controlling your emotions. Being a black belt doesn't mean you never feel angry or sad or any of those emotions. Being a black belt means that you can control them and make them work for you. Just like in our Warrior Kid, the Way the Warrior Kid book, he talks a lot about in the first chapters dealing with his anger and seeing the warning signs. So this is our homework for our Little Champions. So you can pick it up with your parents or we can email it to you. So this is about practicing when you do get angry. So when you do get angry, there's warning signs. You don't just walk around and you're happy and you get angry and you're ready to fight somebody. There's always a little bit of warning signs. So this drill, this goal for this month is to practice noticing those warning signs, like if our face gets red, we start clenching our fists or clenching our teeth, or we start breathing a little bit heavier. Those are all signs that we're about to get angry and that we need to calm down. So one of the habits that we're building this month is just walking away and communicating before we get angry. So if your sibling or your family member are bugging you and messing with you, instead of getting angry and fighting, like I'm not going to get mad and push Coach Jose, but I'll tell them, hey, I'm getting upset. I need to walk away. And communicating is one of the best ways of controlling your emotions. So we're going to be talking a lot about our anger management this month in class. So everyone give me 2 thumbs up if you understand. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over to Professor Jose. I see a lot of you guys have your hands up for questions, so we're going to take some questions now. So Professor Jose.
All right, team. So who has a question? Aiden, you have a question? You always have a question, but I love it. No? Torrin, you had a question? No? Joshua, you have a question?
Before, if you get if you get mad, you need to use this before. You have to think before you have to think before you do your actions.
I absolutely, sir. We agree. Something that my dad always told me as a kid, because like any other kid, sometimes you let the emotions get the best of you, right? And the results are always not great because your actions are not good. So instead of reacting, which is something we all have to work with, especially me myself as a kid, my dad constantly told me to think with my head, right, instead of reacting with my stomach. What does that say? So think about it a few seconds with yourself, with your brain, about what's right, what's wrong, about assessing the situation instead of just reacting with anger and or an emotion, which sometimes builds up in our stomach, right? So yeah, that's a great point, Joshua. Do you have anything else to add?
Don't let your anger control you, or if you get in a fight and somebody starts punching you, and you want to punch them back, you could think with your head, then go tell the teachers, because if you punch them back, you're gonna get in trouble too.
One thing about that, Joshua, is that every situation can be slightly different, right? You cannot just allow somebody to hurt you, and the reason why you do self-defense is so you can defend yourself. But the idea of using your head is to try to control a situation where you don't allow it to get to a point where you react with anger as an emotional way or physically, which is worse, right? But yeah, if it comes down to it, if somebody is trying to attack me or attack some of my family members, that's the one of the codes about a warrior kid, right? Is doing learning self-defense so you can protect yourself and protect those around you that are weaker, right? Or might need the help. So yeah, that's a great point, sir. All right. But yeah, make sure you guys are smart with every situation. Peyton, you got a question, sir? No? Okay. Who else had a question? Anyone? Because look, who Blake, you have a question. What is it, Blake?
It's almost my birthday.
No.
What was that?
How do you do the round the world?
Okay, you want to learn how to do around the world? Okay, let's do that. Everyone, let's show Blake how to do around the world. We're more than happy to do that. And then we'll get back to what I want to talk to you guys about. All right. So around the world, let's look at it real quick. One of my favorite.
What?
So like pay attention so you can do it, right? So I'm starting into a S-mount position. My legs are in front of me and I tuck them under me, just like that. So the idea is to move my arms and my legs from one side. Notice how I lean to my knee. And then as I move my legs around, I move to the opposite knee. That's crucial because if I keep my weight here and try to move my legs this way, see how I get stuck? I have to move my weight that way as my feet go in front of me. So it's a switch. My upper body switches with my lower body. And now I start creating momentum. Then I can move a lot faster from around here, right? This is the width. The reason I say that is because once you learn how to do this motion, then you can do around the world. Put my hand on the mat and I move my hips around. My hips don't go up, right? My hips go from one side of my hip pressure to the other side. If I allow my hips to go up, I lose my position. See, I want to stay here within this spot. So all right. Does that help, Blake?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. That's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. All right, listen up, team. I do have to talk to you guys about something, right? Before we get away from this, because this is for the bigger kids, our life lesson of the month. Okay, so everyone pay attention. I'm gonna run through this quick, then I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions, all right? Month 5, the luck factor, when preparation meets opportunity. All right, opportunity comes at a different time for everyone. Those who are prepared to take full advantage of this opportunity are often considered lucky. The truth is that we all get opportunities. Some may be given better opportunities than others, but the real factor is whether we are ready for them when they arrive. Too often we are either unprepared for great opportunities or we aren't paying enough attention to see the opportunities right in front of us. So one example that I got to witness here, it's a teammate of mine, Andrew Craig, I'm sorry. And he made it all the way to the UFC. One second, Anthony, can you call Anthony? I don't know what this is doing. This came out to a different screen.
Coach, somebody shared their screen.
Oh, okay. Sorry, our smart guy, Anthony, was in the office. He's taking care of this. But going back to Andrew, and Andrew Craig was a UFC fighter and a Team Tooke coach, right? He was a good friend of mine. Had his first fight in UFC as a replacement. He wasn't supposed to fight, but the UFC needed a replacement for an injured fighter on the Australia card. So he flew all the way to Australia on a few short notice. If Andrew wasn't ready, do you think he would have won? Not likely, because he won. He was given a 4-fight contract with the biggest MMA show in the world, all because he was prepared for his opportunity. So I met Andrew when he was an amateur up and coming guy, and he built his record all the way up to 6-0, right? Undefeated. And that's when the UFC came calling. But I remember him. He was always training, team. He was always on top of his goals. He was dieting correctly. He was doing the strength conditioning. He was doing the rest that he needed. He was doing everything to be prepared for that big opportunity, right? So I want to ask you guys a question here. I need everyone back on the screen. This is your homework, right? The question that I asked. What kind of opportunities do you think you will have that would need to no, what kind of opportunities do you think you will have that you need to be prepared for in the future? I want you to think about that question. And the other one, describe a time in your life where you were prepared for a lucky opportunity that was given to you. Okay. I'll give you an example, give an opportunity for me, right? When I was a teenager, I used to go and play basketball around Klein area. That's where I grew up in Spring. And so I used to go to Strock Elementary, intermediate, and there's always people better than me or bigger than me at that time, but I like playing basketball, right? And so one time, like, I was there, and because they were actually, the opportunity came around that somebody wasn't, they didn't have enough even numbers for the teams, so one team picked me, right? And I actually played really well that day, that I started becoming friends with all the guys, and then I became like part of their team, their friendship, right? For me, that was huge because a lot of those guys are older than me, so I kind of look at them as mentors. They're still a friend of mine, right? And then they actually came and watched me compete before. So the opportunity to build in friendship for me was very important, because for me now I can rely on someone for the rest of my life, right? It's not just opportunities. What else can I get that's going to give me money or possessions? Sometimes some of the best things that I've had were, things were simple in life. Uh, Aiden, you had a question?
Like when you said like the questions you asked,
Uh-huh.
like you said, told us to think about it,
Okay.
and
What you
then
thought
like
about
so what I got from it was that pretty much you're trying to. I summarized it to like, since I want to be the first one in my family tree to go to every continent,
it? Okay.
I'm preparing for that. So
How are you preparing for that?
I'm looking up the prices for
The
each place.
prices?
Yeah, prices.
That's fine.
Looking up hotels there and like cottages, because I want to go to every like Antarctica and all
Okay.
that places.
And let me ask you, what do you want to do for a living?
I want to be a zoologist.
Okay, so that goes with what you want to do, then, right?
Yeah,
So
because
a lot of your travel is going to be based on your job, right?
yeah, because after I go to every continent, I'm gonna move to Australia.
Okay. So now, in order for you to accomplish that career, what do you have to do to get there?
I have to work hard during my studies, go to college that does it.
So remember how the time that we're training at the academy and how I got onto you because of your grades, and
Yeah.
because
Oh, speaking of my
no,
grades.
wait, listen to me, because then you're not listening, right? When I got onto you because of your grades, and you kind of got mad at me because you're getting in trouble, and you took a belt away, and then didn't promote you, and didn't promote you again, and at one time you even got mad at me and talked back to me in class, right? Which is fine. I'm willing to work with you in that. But now you understand where I'm coming from, right? Why it's very important for me to push you past your limits and your boundaries when it comes to what you believe about yourself. I honestly think, Aiden, that I have more belief in yourself than I have more belief in myself, because I see how smart you can be. See how talented you can be. The only thing is sometimes you let the uglier side of you get in front of you, right? But now this is a way to make a commitment between us two. Why you understand I'm going to be on you probably for a long time until you grow. Understand?
Yeah.
Because now I know of your goals and I know what you want to accomplish in life. And if I don't push you to your best to accomplish that, then I'm not going to be happy with myself, right? Because this is my job. All right. So that's a good thing, man.
Oh,
All right.
and,
Listen.
one more thing.
What is it?
Last week when I saw my grades, my lowest grade was a 100.
Oh, wow. That's great.
All straight 100s.
You know what I get now? Then what I get is that when you go to school, you act a different type of way because you like to impress and be a clown and be funny to people. Well, that's what it seems like it, all right? Think about it. All right, so I'm gonna mute you guys because now I want to talk to Eddie before we do our technique. I need everyone to come back to the camera so you guys can see some of the stuff that Eddie's gonna show us, okay? Everyone pay attention to Eddie here. Eddie, unmute yourself. Everyone watch. Okay, so Eddie, I want you to show. So this week we have stripe show off and medals and awards show off. Those medals and awards that you guys have won in competitions, Eddie's one of our most accomplished competitors, but he's also one of our top leaders when it comes to accomplishing his stripes and getting all his requirements done. So Eddie, what kind of stripe do you have? Show us. Go ahead. I'm gonna pin your video so everyone pay attention to Eddie. He's gonna show us his awards. What do you have, Eddie?
Okay. Where's my belt? Hold on.
Okay, let's hold on a second.
I show mine, Coach, after Eddie.
I guess he wasn't ready. I guess he has his awards behind a couch.
There we go.
There you go. Better than me. I have mine in a box. Coach Cameron has his in a bag.
So this is one of my old belts back when we used to have the actual words on our stripes.
Oh yeah. Do you guys
life
remember
stripes?
that? Everyone give me 2 thumbs up if you guys remember those stripes. That's really cool. So what
Yeah.
kind of medals do you have, Eddie? Like what kind of award medals from competitions or belts?
Right behind us, I have a lot of my belts. Here, I'll just show you from the camera.
Okay, go ahead. Hope everyone
So
is
I have
looking.
5 belts in total.
Okay, so oh, I see 5 Naga belts, and you got the submission hunter belt as well. I
Yes, sir.
remember that one. I remember when you won that one. Good.
And then also over here are my medals.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. That's awesome, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing some of the awards that you have received. Everyone see the medals and the belts that that Eddie has. So now also you don't forget when promotions come, you guys can earn medals here at the Academy. Peyton, show everyone look at Peyton's screen. See those medals that Peyton has? He won those during promotions by filling up all the paperwork that they get, whether it's self-discipline, the jiu-jitsu homework, or the book club, right? If you fill those up, then you're eligible for medals. Don't forget, Aiden, everyone look at Aiden's screen. So what do you have, Aiden, there? We got 1 minute to show, sir.
Okay, for my first competition, I did an AGF. My first medal was a silver. Then the rest of the competition, this one was for my weight class. I got a gold, and then I went 1 weight class higher, and then I got another gold. My second competition was grappling games, and then I got double gold.
Okay.
Then and my third competition, I did the IBJJF International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation,
Uh-huh.
and I made a gold. And then after that, I did battlegrounds. I tried absolute, but then I lost. There was only 1 minute, and then I was about to finish the triangle. And after that, I got a sword.
Nice. That's cool, man. Good job. Everyone give Aiden thumbs up. William, you got your medals over there? Show, bring us to the camera. Everyone look at William's screen. Point it at the other camera there, William. Those are the other medals that you guys can earn here by finishing all your paperwork. Don't forget, team, okay? That's awesome, William. That's awesome. I see that, sir. Good job. Thanks for showing us.
I am this from getting a stripe.
I know. That was at promotions. I remember that. Awesome job, William. Torin, what do you have? You're asking a question? No? Okay. Now listen, we're gonna get back to something, but I wanna make a huge announcement today. We have one of our teammates, and I'm gonna pin his video, and then I'm gonna show you guys the technique of the day. Okay? His name is John Skillen, right? There. So if you guys can see John now, he's wearing a blue shirt. Whoa, I want to welcome John to the team. John started doing the online classes. He's been doing them for a few weeks, right, John? And now I want to officially welcome him to the team. It's kind of weird times, right? Where usually you come to the academy and signed up, but he's liked it so much, and he's been a part of these online classes for a few weeks that they decided to become official members, and we're so glad to have you, sir. And we can't wait to see you here at the academy so we can train in person and you can meet everyone else. And then we can teach you some cool jujitsu stuff. You have anything to say, John?
Hi.
Hi. Awesome, sir. All right. So now everyone pay attention to me, team. We're going to look about at the technique of the day. So we're working on escapes, right? And one of them that happens often, it's when they take your back, right? I love taking the back. It's my favorite thing to do because then I feel like I have so much more ability to choke someone. So I'm gonna show you guys here what you can do from the back first and why it's important to learn to defend and escape. Can I borrow your professor? So I'm gonna borrow Professor Cameron, right? And he's gonna be here. And the back control consists of me getting my hooks in, right? You see my feet, just kind of like the Hibera drills you guys were doing. And I'm getting a seatbelt, right? This is like literally my favorite position to always get to. I have my goal is to learn how to get to the back mount from every position, no matter what. All right. So you guys can see I have a seatbelt control. Seatbelt control consists of me going this arm over the shoulder, trapping it because this arm is going to give me a choke. Then I'm able to get the other arm out and finish the submission. The other part about it is that I can put Coach Cameron in a body triangle, which is my favorite thing to do, right? And this will squeeze your abs and your stomach and you can't breathe. And typically you hold people here and then eventually you get the choke here, right? Another thing that can happen is because then I can attack the lapel choke here. Now this becomes even more difficult to counter because look, I'm literally choking him with my legs, right? This grip right here on the neck is simply just holding and I'm squeezing, grabbing the leg right here. That's a choke that you have to be very careful for, right? And then eventually they can do arm bars, right? When they can trap my arm and we worked the arm bar escape last week. Don't forget. So now let's look at it escaping from that position, right? I'm here. Coach Cameron has my back. And now he has seatbelt control. So let's look at a couple of things essential, right? I always have to make sure that I fight and grab on the choking hand. This is the choking hand. It's above my shoulder. This one under my shoulder is very difficult for it to choke me with a rear naked choke, right? So I'm controlling this one right here. The other thing that I want to do is keep my elbows very tight, super tight, okay? And now this is very simple, okay? I'm going to push my weight on top of Coach Cameron and then bring my head to the opposite side of his head. Right now I'm on the choking side. I want to move my head that way. So I'm gonna push weight on top of Coach Cameron and then move my head and my head to this side. All right, so let's turn. So everyone pay attention, okay? This is how we're able to escape and not get choked out on arm bar. So I'm fighting the choke, protecting the choke, keeping my chin down, right? And moving my feet to the side. So now I can push my feet up and put weight on top of Coach Cameron. Scoot up, Coach Cameron. Right here. So I put weight on top of him, you see? So now my weight is on top of him. If he was in the mat, he'd be able to choke and do the bow and arrow choke, do the arm bar, and see how much he can move? I don't want that. I want to put weight on top of him here and get my head above his head. You see? I'll show you why. Scoot up. Weird position, right? So now if I keep my head up under his head, he can always choke me. But if I put my head above his head, it's much harder for him to choke me. Then I can use my hands to peel this off. And notice how he's breathing hard, right? Then I move my hips on top of one leg, this leg. Here's the thing. I don't want to move this weight off his leg yet because if I do, he's going to go to mount. Now I went from back mount to mount. I want to completely escape the position. So when I put a weight on top of here, right, start blocking the leg and turn it, turn it, turn it. Now where am I? I'm inside the closed leg, right? Most basic escape. Let's do it again. Right? You guys gonna walk me through this right now. So pay attention. Control the choke. Put on weight on top of Coach Professor Cameron. Get my head above his head to the opposite side here. Break the grip, right? And now notice, if I don't want to turn into the closed guard, I can block this hand and get on top. You see, my hips now went from I'm on top of them. All right. So that's option from a different angle here. Back mount. So I want to go to the opposite side of the choke right this time. So I'm going this way, break in, choke. Notice how I'm able to get my weight on top of them. Now look, I ended up on top. Okay. So Coach Cameron, can you put, Coach Anthony, can you open the screen? Walk me through it, team. Give me the instructions of how to get there. If you walk me through it, it's like you're practicing and drilling. Okay. So open up the screen.
Yeah.
1 second, team. There we go. All right. So he has a seatbelt control here, team. Right. So what is the first thing that I'm looking to do and control? Who can tell me? Raise your hand. Anyone? Kyle, what do I do?
Will.
Huh?
I'm Will.
Okay, Will, what do I do? What's the first thing I do?
Grab the yeah.
Grab the arm, right? I grab the arm. Good. Now, from here, what do I do from here? Who can tell me? Torin, what should I do from here?
Unmute yourself, Torin. There you
Eric,
go.
do you know? Eric, help him out. What should I do now, Eric?
Lean back.
Put weight on top of him, right? Good. Now, from here, what is my next step? Where should my head be? Below his or above his? Who can tell me? Aiden, Taylor.
You push your head above his head.
Bring my head above his head. Start moving my shoulders to the mat. And now, instead of keep moving out, I turn into the close guard, or I bring my weight on top of him. I'm able to put my weight right on top of him like that. Great job, team. So that's a back mount escape, right? As you guys can see, you're able to defend. If you do a basic, simple escape, then you will be able to defend all the other submissions that are in danger of happening, right? Like the most common, rear naked choke. Always keep your chin down, shoulders here. The other one was the bow and arrow collar chokes, right? Also, always fighting for those grips, being aware, changing the angle of your position of your head. And then obviously the arm bars. And then you don't want to get out of the back mount and allow them to just simply mount you. As going from one back spot to another, all eventually is going to happen. You're going to get tired in a little bit. Maybe you're going to get tired. Your technique is going to get a little frustrated, okay? Want to make sure we stay focused and strict to our technique. All right, listen up, team. We're going to do a few minutes of a workout now, okay? So I need everyone to follow along. We did some of this stuff this morning, and I think you guys would do a great job, okay? So everyone follow along here now. Good. All right, listen up, team. Start standing. All right. Good. There we go. Perfect. All right, everyone here, put your hands here. All right, and we're gonna do small steps, walking small steps up to here. Good. And now we're gonna do small steps, walking your feet to your hands. Then we're gonna go back. Small steps, small steps, small steps. Good. There we go. Now, this is what we're doing, right? From here, in this position, we're gonna bring our left leg off the ground and hold the position. Well balanced. Good. Hold it. Now from here, you're gonna bring your leg, your knee up to your elbow. Hold it. Control. Then we go back. Good. Now we're gonna bring our leg back. Try to keep your hands balanced. So the weight on your hands is balanced, and bring our leg back. Good. From here, that left leg is gonna bring your knee in and tuck your leg in, your foot in, as you guys can see right here. Good. And then just put a little bit of pressure forward. So you should feel the stretch on your hips. Good. Now we go back. There we go. Good. Pedal your legs. Now bring your other leg up. Hold it. Good. Perfect. Now bring your leg, your knee up to your elbow and hold it. Good. Then we go back slowly. Good. Perfect. Now we're gonna bring our leg behind without moving the weight of our chest, our balance of our shoulders, I mean. Good. Now we're gonna bring our leg in and tuck the leg inside here. You see? Now lean forward just a bit. Put pressure on your hips. Good, team. Perfect. Good. Now, next one, we'll go back to our plank position. Good. Hold it. Bring our right arm up. Point your thumb up. And now bring your left leg off the ground. And try to flex your abs and hold the position. Good. Let's put our hand back. Perfect. Good. Now bring our other hand up. And our leg off the ground. Good. Now put both hands down. Perfect, team. Now from here, tap your shoulder without moving your body. You see how I'm not moving at all? Try to find the balance. Good. Perfect, team. Go ahead and pedal your legs here. Little stretch on your legs. Perfect. Good. Now, next one, put your knees on the mat here, right? Notice how my weight is on my toes as well. And just open your knees as much as you can. And push your hips back. My legs are on my toes. See? I'm pushing little by little. Good. Perfect, team. Awesome job. Okay, so that's it for today, team. Great job. Thanks for tuning in, being part of the class. John, you're welcome to the Academy, our newest member. All right, don't forget to welcome him, team. And don't forget to congratulate our student of the week. It's Isaac. Aiden, you have a question?
Can I show my sword?
Sure, let's see it. Hold up, let me pin your video real quick. So Aiden's gonna show his sword, okay? Everyone pay attention.
So I've got this Battlegrounds one.
Awesome. It's pretty cool.
I have another one.
Nice.
And this Naga one.
Cool, man. That's really cool, Aiden. Congratulations, man. I'm sure you worked really hard for those medals and you earn them with your hard work, sir. Good job.
Can I show some of my medals?
Okay, real quick. What do you have? We have about less than a minute.
A lot of his medals are in between my medals too, but this is just a few that he has.
I have this
Okay.
one, a golden Naga,
All
and
right.
a golden grappling games.
Cool, man. Nothing but gold in that family. That's awesome. But don't forget, they work very hard. They're very committed, dedicated to their goals, and they have awesome parents who always encourage them and push them to keep going forward. Listen up, team. We don't have a lot of time anymore. we have to dismiss the class. But this whole week, we're going to keep doing stripe show off. I see you guys are so excited to do your medals as well and your awards. We'll keep giving you guys more time this week. For now, let's go ahead and stand up and bow out. All right. Everyone here, stand tall. Ready, stands. Great job today, team. At attention. Bow. Good job. See you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m.
Good work, team.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.